Alright, so since we left off, I've sacrificed everyone to Hermaeus Mora. We're now up to almost 6,000 Ardor. Again, the only reason we're doing this is to reclaim the Ogma Infinium and see what happens if we use it a second time. I'm honestly going to imagine nothing. We might even switch Diedrich Prince, if we can. If I can find a way to do it. A little tricky because you need to use a scholarship event, but I mean, there are ways around it. Obviously, marrying someone new, secretly converting to their religion, worshipping the god via that way. We might see the end of our wife, who's been with us for 134 years. Seems a bit of a shame to just get rid of her, because obviously she really likes my boy. But, you know, if we've got to convert to a different Diedrich Prince, then that's the way it's got to happen. I think I said, who was it? Namira was the Diedrich Prince we'd go for. Either way, let's set some gold build up so we can build some buildings on our capital. So, this episode I said we would go on a bit of a conquest. And I think that's pretty much exactly what we're going to do. The Colovian state's looking pretty ripe for the picking. The guy's in hiding. You know, he's depressed. He's a drunkard. He's possessed. I think it's about time we put him out of his own misery. He's also a confederacy, which is a weird government type. Have an additional one commander. Can move the capital quite frequently. Never centralized. Only elective succession. They do not control their vassal levies, must call them to war. So it seems like the stopgap between tribal and feudal. Interesting government type. Alright, let's go ahead and use this. And let's look at the conditions. If we win, he loses 200 prestige. We take or vassalize all titles that he holds within the Kingdom of Cyrodiil. So we won't gain this random crap that he's conquered up here. That's essentially everything. So if we make a white peace, he gains favor, we lose souls and prestige. And if we lose prestige, souls, and we pay him 1,000 gold, which obviously we don't want. And if we attack and die, the war ends. So, let's start off. He's only got 830 troops. Our standing army is bigger than that. We're already leading troops. Let's clear a rally point, which was in Skingrad, and we'll set a new one in Skingrad, because now that I'm looking at it, that's actually a pretty good province to set a rally point. Alright, let's do that. Let's call in our allies to war. Oh, I should have checked if we could maybe develop ruins, but it looks as if they've already developed the ruins here quite handily. And we can see we're getting 8 in each tech point from here, so that's pretty good. Alright, so our vassals have joined us. Let's, I think, move immediately on their capital via their own provinces, just so we can keep an eye on their troops, and that way if there are any major conglomerations of troops, for example right there, we can hit them pretty straightforward. Just like that. Just like that. Alright, so we're going to study foreign language. It's pretty good. You get, like, diligent, patient, all sorts of good traits from this. If you ever get this, it's really good. Obviously, it's also a flat bonus to learning it as well. Really good event. I don't know if it's more likely to activate if you're in a province with a different culture to your own. Maybe. I seem to get it quite frequently, but I suppose we have been on the stewardship focus for, you know, hundreds of years now. We could switch over to something like hunting, try and get some of the bonuses from that, but, oh, there was 1,400 men there. That. Do I want to go back for? Yeah, I have enough troops just hanging around to be able to deal with that. Okay, we are decaying. We're at Lich Step level 2. A little bit annoying. We didn't want that right now because it means our vassals are going to have... Some of them anyway are really not going to like us. So even though this guy here, as you can see, is the same religion as us, even though we have Lich Decay 1, it's still minus 10 overall. Pretty annoying. Alright. So let's deal with this one here. Unfortunately, he only has one barony in his capital, which is pretty crappy. We'll take out Sancrutor. Sancrutor is a pretty big province. Did we just convert a province there? We did. Was that our capital? Oh shit, wow. That was pretty quick. Alright, well, we'll work from the capital downwards. Really, we should work from down here upwards, because that way if there are revolts all the way down here, we don't have to march our army so far south, but, you know. That's some level of strategy I'm not dealing with. I'll pay for the out of my own coffers. I mean, we've not really got the cash to be doing that type of thing right now. We don't really get anything out of it. I think we're already just we're shy. We go carousing to fix that. Weird. I was going to say it makes plots less effective against us, but we have that circlet of omnipotence, whatever it's called, which means that plots are less likely to succeed. I'm not sure to what extent. and whether or not it stacks with other traits like Paranoid or Shy, but... Oh, wow, okay, that was very, very quick. So white gold is back to being Ayleid. Let's see if we lost any buildings. Ah. Wait, did we? Let's just have a look. I know it's Templum. No, we actually haven't lost any unique buildings by the looks of it. And let's just see if we have access to some of those other ones that we saw. So the white gold tower looks as if we can't rebuild it now, which is a little annoying. There was an option to just double check. Looks as if we might have lost the ability to rebuild it. Yeah, that's not great. Oh, this is the white gold tower. Okay, sorry, let me just have a look. So we still have the arena. That's the city. It's called the same thing. It's very confusing. Bureau of Taxation. So we've still got a lot of these. Yeah, there we are. Renovated out tower. So they are just buildings unique to the province, rather than being Imperial specific, which is really nice. It seems a bit shit to lose a lot of, you know, sort of the main aspects of the economy of a particular province just because they're, you know, a specific culture. Let's go ahead and siege this down. It's quite an important duchy. Alright. Ready to take some tiles? Well, that's pretty good. I think we've got the biggest name on the map now. Yeah, take that, Eleanor. Losers. Alright, let's go ahead and get that one and insert some titles. So, here's the issue. All of our vassals now are going to hate us because, obviously, they are infidel vassals. So, the question is, do I go through to the end of this episode? We'll carry on conquering to the end of this episode, and then in between episodes, like I said, is when I'll be dishing out titles. I'll revoke all of these infidel titles, which is going to take me a very long time, and I'll just generate new stewards, things like that, to help me convert it. So the next target is... Wow, he's still alive, and he still holds the Kingdom of the Colovian Estates. I don't know if that will cause us any problems. I think it's just titular. Yeah, titular title, so let's not worry about it. Let's take such. Does your claim on Trumby? The hell is Trumby? Oh, this province here is... oh, right, so single province. No, can we not warlord? Here we are, Conquest Cyrodiil. Let's do it again. Alright. Just non-stop war this episode. Okay, he has a lot more troops than I thought, although it's not a huge amount. I think we can probably destroy these before they reinforce. Skills improve, and we became a great general. Sweet. Okay, so go ahead and find that. So we're now legendary general, which gives us a bunch of buffs to combat. We've got to pick a new focus. Do we even have any? Groom and Air. Okay, sure. I mean, that's our last valid ambition. I don't think we're ever going to fulfill it, so we don't have to worry about, you know, the lack of ambition penalty. Where did this uprising happen? Let's find you. Ah, right next to Imperial Isle, though, so we might be able to just summon enough troops to deal with this. Summon Dremora. Right, I think we'll just about have enough. Yeah. 3,500. They've got 2,500 and 1,200 split. We raise the troops in this province and call our allies into all wars, so they might help me deal with some of the others. Do we not have anyone else? Just any old vassal will do. Anyone better than him as well. Good lord. So we'll move our troops up here. We'll worry about this war first, because these obviously spiral out of control. The longer you leave them, the more people will join them. Temple vassal opinion? Sure, we might as well do that for a while. Okay, they did merge their troops, which is quite annoying. Are we going to take any losses? No, there's no losses attacking into them. I'm actually going to leave this myself, because it's quite an important war. We're going to put all our best commanders on this one. Alright. Very straightforward. Let's get him in prison. And we'll put our own levies down again. We're trying to save some money, like I said, so we can build up the Imperial Isle a little bit. Let's go ahead and hit their capital next. And then with that other army we're bringing over, white gold prospers. Sweet. It's a good start. With the other army we're bringing over, we'll use them to sort of scoop up these guys here. Sort of the last of their troops, so we can siege pretty quickly. It's their capital down in that province. Just going to carpet siege tactics now. And 100% war score. And the game's not pausing. Thank you for that. And he now becomes our vassal, which is quite annoying. But like I said, we've got religious revocation, so this whole conglomerate, it would be very annoying if you didn't have that, because it would be very difficult to sort of break this up. Especially as I imagine they are just primogeniture. Yeah, alright. Wow. That's a lot of land very quickly. I hate to say it, can we take the Heartlands? If we take the Heartlands, then we only have to worry about the Nibene. And this, whatever the hell this is. Urasek? Random Alessian, oh, they might just be in a rebellion. No, this guy's just a peasant leader? Leader of fanatic and militant. So this was a religious uprising that looks like it won. And are these all our standing armies now? Yeah, so we've got about 4,000, 5,000 standing troops. For some reason, Falkreath have taken that, but we'll conquer that later on. That's nothing to worry about. I'd rather have the whole of Cyrodiil first before we start marching troops up to... Oh, wait, is that a single province? Yeah, all he has is Pale Pass. Okay, if you don't mind, I'm just going to go ahead and Inquisition that. It's free moral authority, and it's going to be pretty much dealt with instantly. There we go, problem solved. I said it before, but it is free real estate, quite literally. Thank you very much. Idle Council, did you convert another province? No? Don't know why that person came back to court. Okay, so the capital is here. Sirken in the Rumer. What's nearby to that? Just for a... I mean, near Bruma, apparently. And we are at truce with you. It's the same person, actually, we took the Imperial Isle from for... another 3 years or so. Ah, shit. Oh, okay, it's fine. I was going to say, if the Army of the Wretched are trying to take... parts of Cyrodiil, we've got a problem. But as it stands, they've just joined a war against the Army of the Wretched by the looks of it as a defender. Yeah, there you go. The Queen of Nimine, Queen of the Heartlands, and Valley Guard, whoever that is. Is he getting all of these? Holy shit, look at this. Soul harvesting, soul harvesting. That's crazy. He doesn't have that many souls, but as I recall, didn't he have to give some away to the Ideal Masters? Not sure. And his heir is a Dunmer? Let's not worry about it. Okay, so we do have some gold now. Let's start investing back into the city. So any tech points are tech points we want. Economy tech points would be the ideal ones, to be completely honest with you. Let's go ahead and build soul harvesting there. Might as well get the soul harvesting up to the highest level we can, because that will give us the most benefits at this stage of the game. Obviously, temple vassals respect a huge amount of favor. I assume, because it's a game mechanic, it would also apply to people like this guy. It actually doesn't. Maybe it's because we're a different religion. I don't know a huge amount about temple vassal politics. It's a really weird thing to know about that in the game, but there we go. Why do you keep coming home? Oh, I mean, they are a vassal, so they could be just simply going home or resigning from their duties. Either way. Leading troops is actually most likely when I'm calling them into war, now that I think about it. Soul harvesting has been built on the waterfront. This is bad as Hieronymus likes. Alright, what else have we got? It's an Oblivion reference for all you at home. I've been playing Oblivion a little bit recently. That game still stands up. Oh wow, look at this. Tower of Destruction, Tower of Restoration, Conjuration. This is pretty cool. Unfortunately, I'm going to harvest your souls rather than, you know, build up local infrastructure. Who needs bridges and roads when we've got soul harvesting? Put raiders there. Let's go ahead and deal with that. Because if they burn down our temples, we're going to lose moral authority. Thank you very much. 79. Yeah, you know what? I think this is a pretty good time to be using that. Cast a spell. Let's see if we can just assassinate you. I don't mind waiting because we are, again, playing on speed 5. But for now, you know, let's just double check we haven't got a huge amount of duchies we can give out. So we actually do. What's the de jure of Lindal? I'm just going to give it to you and then revoke it. No, actually, let's not do that because that puts us at truce, doesn't it? Oh, look. I've accidentally got rid of the minimap again. How annoying. Here you are. Grab that. I don't want to be over my duchy limit because obviously it will make people dislike us for a reason we can very quickly avoid. Lich Decay 2. So we will be a full-blown Lich very soon. Which will change our culture to Draugr, I think. The same as... might just be Outsider. It might be Undead. Might be Zombie. Might be Skelington. I'm not sure. Yes, let's have a look in his treasury quickly. Armor. Warlock's Ring. I'd really like one of those, actually. Can I steal that from you? No. I probably wouldn't have anyway. I think that's a bit rude. Alright, so we've got a plot out on you. Unsurprisingly, no one wants to join it. We could... I mean, we might succeed just of our own volition. Let's go ahead and stick our Spy Master in the capital just to help with the plot power. It's at 109%. Are you even helping out with the plot power? 7.5%. Weird. We could send assassins, but I think it costs 1,000 gold against a character. Yeah, no, we actually can't at all. I don't really want to save up 1,000 gold for something that's going to happen eventually. Anyway, either the plot is going to fire, or we can just declare war after the truce expires. Very good. Let's see if we've got any... Have we got any tech points? Tax, spread rate. Nothing in particular. Levy reinforcement rate, garrison size, something there. It's pretty significant. Plus 1.5 gold. We'll build that. I mean, our monthly balance isn't huge. It's better than it was now that one of those modifiers has disappeared. Recently conquered. Now we just have new administration. So we've got another 18 years on that, though. Christ. Let's see. Can we clear anything else? Doesn't look like we can get any more tech points very easily. Let's just check the capital. Oh, that's still building the archives, so we'll just let time tick. She can burn at the stake. Let's get rid of you. Don't care about your plots against Derevin the Quarreler, I'm guessing. Oh, that's quite expensive. Shit. I'll straight brave. I'm going to keep him on the council because I don't really want to shift around my council. And we got ruins. Ayleid sword. Shit. Well, Hermaeus, I have a gift for you if I can click the button. Click the button. It's somewhere around here, isn't it? Because whenever I go to click the character finder, some sort of invisible button around here. Weird. Well. Maybe that's something I can edit myself in the UI settings of the mod. Sacrifice prison? Sure, we'll sacrifice a couple while we're waiting for pretty much nothing at all to happen. Make an offering. How much is that going to cost us? 300 gold for 25 souls. You are high as hell, Hermaeus Mora. Alright. How close are we to the Ogma? Yeah, it is 8,000. We're very close once again. A couple more wars and I think we can make it. Oh lord, speaking of which. Oh god. What was that one? The interregnum erupted after a... Okay, so... Oh, they're fighting each other. And we're ready to kill whoever wins. Well, that's one more one. Very convenient. 8 Divines Revolt. Thank you very much. Free... Literally... I hate saying this. Literally, I'm not going to say free real estate. Free, moral authority. Once again. Temple Vassal Opinion. That's just all of our Temple Vassals, not just the ones that are our religion. And this should be dealt with. Well, that was easy. Hermaeus, we have some more prisoners. I'm about to plot. Kidnap Ormamir. I mean, I really should just auto-stop plots again. Particularly as a lot of our vassals now are a different religion and culture to us. I don't know if you saw one there, but there was a target to kidnappers and a lot of people were backing that. Asked to join plot. Are there any that benefit us? No, not at all. Alright, we've got plenty of gold. I think I'll end this here, and then in between episodes, I will sacrifice a couple of guys to Mora and deal with this massive, massive issue of vassals being different cultures to us. We're going to revoke more or less everything we just conquered. This is going to take me a hell of a long time. Thank you for watching. Join us next episode, and I will show you the fruits of reorganizing the entire realm.